Hey, what's up, guys? My name's iirix, and I'm here with Box 2! Box 2, yay, Box 2, woo! Hopefully it's not going to turn out like my last box did, because the last box, well, I got some cool stuff out of it. Was not worth the money. So, that's how it goes. I'm not happy about it, but I'm not gonna bitch and whine forever, because it's a box, You buy a box, you're rolling the dice. And we all know this. So, getting in here. Alright. Slide that. There we go. Alright, pack 1. Box, be better than the last. Alright, now I'm done bitching about it. Alright, so as always, I will be going through. I'm going to flip through the commons real quick. I'm going to take a little bit of a closer look at the uncommons and then focus on the rare, flip, foil, whatever. Cult of the Waxing Moon, Essence Flux, Woodland Stream, and a Markov Dread Knight. Setting aside the flip cards this time, because the flip cards, I want to set aside. Last time I just didn't care, but yeah. Alright. Let's actually take a look at him. 1 for a 2/2 defender, 6 transform into a 4/2 flying. He's kind of fragile for the toughness, but I do like him because he's 1 mana for a 2/2 defender. So that's kind of cool right there. Okay, so we got Trail of Evidence, Ongoing Investigation, Malevolent Whispers, and a Sin Prodder. Followed by Autumnal Gloom, and hey look, another rare. Gyre. I don't know why I put another R in there. Gyre Reach Bandit. He transforms, and all your werewolves transform faster. Put him in the rare pile instead of the flip pile. Alright, pack 4. Come on, foil Avacyn. Somewhere in the box. Lots of Avacyns. Because I'm a greedy bastard. Topplegeist. Olivia's Bloodsworn. Tenacity. And Anguished Unmaking. Alright, not bad. Never going to be upset to have one of those. And a foil Heir of Falconwrath. Looks nice. Very nice. But yeah, Anguished Unmaking, that's a card worth its value. And actually, with my last box, I forgot this thing even existed because I didn't see one. But yeah, that's a nice card. I want to get a foil one for my Athreos EDH. But I will take as many of those as I can possibly get. If this whole box had nothing but Anguished Unmakings, I'd be happy. Because at least those are worth more than the $4 pack. I could trade them away for stuff. Dance with Devils, Silver Strike, Pack Guardian, and a Bygone Bishop. With Aberrant Researcher, a Clue, and a Forest. Aberrant Researcher is kind of nice. He does cost 4, unfortunately. But he's a 3/2, and he transforms into a 5/4 flying. And that is scary shit. Obviously not anything like Delver's Secrets. But that's kind of like the Delver version 2. Delver of Secrets was scary because it was a lot cheaper and it transformed into a 3/2 flying. We got a Tireless Tracker here. That's worth something. Neglected Heirloom and a foil Call the Bloodline. Alright, I guess just put it in the rare pile. Hey, I don't have that clue token yet. Because that's what matters, having all the different clue tokens. This is important. Alright. Let's see what we get here. Oh, Altered Ego. That's what it is. Runaway Carriage, Spiteful Motives, Bound by Moonsilver, Altered Ego. I'll try harder not to let that kind of ruin things. Got a Convicted Killer and a Foil Swamp. Foil Swamp! Yeah! Swampin'. Foil Basics just don't have the same impact unless they're full arts. Foil Basic is like, whatever. Alright. So yeah, try my best not to spoil it by letting the pack get messy. Cult of the Waxing Moon, Sinister Concoction, Reckless Scholar, and a Diagraph Colossus. Skin Invasion, and hey, Sage of Ancient Lore. Let's take a look at this. That's just a 3/4. Whoop. Just a 3/4. Oh, yes, this one. It starts as an enchantment. Whenever the enchanted creature dies, you get it back as a 3/4. I like this a lot because it's, red, 1 red. It's nice. Then we got a Sage of Ancient Lore. And 5 for Starsar. Its power and toughness equal to the number of cards in your hand. When you enter the battlefield, draw a card. So at least he won't die. No spells are cast. The typical flip. Let's see. Vigilance and Trample. Power and Toughness equal to the number of cards in all players' hands. That's cool. That is cool. It's interesting, though, to see that a green card would want you to hang on to cards. But, you know, I'll take it. You pair it with blue, not a problem, because blue's got lots of drawing power. Flip it through, we got Spectral Shepherd, Obsessive Skinner, iirix Kindred, and a Jace. Unraveler of Secrets. Why couldn't I get a bunch of Sorens? I would love to. I have 3 Jace now. I would love to have pulled 3 Sorens instead of 3 Jace. But I don't want Jace, because he's not... Not that he doesn't have value, it's just he's not... I don't want to use him. He's not very good. You know, Jaces are hit and miss, because they print a good one, and they're like, well, shit, we better make the next one. So they make the next one all shitty, and then they print another good one, the Origins one, for example, and now, like, this one has to compete with that. This one sucks compared to Origins Jace. Triskaidekaphobia, whoop-de-doo. Flip card. Yep. Get Staff, Arsonist. Into a Ravagers. I don't think I have that clue either. Anyway, my first mythic of the box is Jace. Yay. So I have 3 of them. I will be taking them down to the local game store and trying to trade them away, because I really only wanted 1. Alright, so let's see. Hey, what's that? 3 for a 3-1? Huh. That picture's kind of freaking me out. Let's see. Okay, so we got Essence Flux, Hope Against Hope, Erdwall Illuminator, and Ever After with Lambholt Pacifist. Moving on. Yeah. Something stuck to my hand. Okay, Not Forgotten, Mad Prophet, Humble the Brute, and a Cryptolith Rite. Creatures you control have tap, add 1 mana. Oh, that's not bad. Got a Convicted Killer, and a foil reduced to ashes. Interesting. That's a good looking picture in foil. Damn. Very nice. Alright. 5, do 5 damage to target creature. If it would die, exile. It's a sorcery, so Alright. So, flip through. We got Geist Blast, Liliana's Indignation, Graph Mole, and Silver for Partisan. Not bad. I like him. With the flip being a Solitary Hunter. I like the Partisan. He's cool. I have a casual werewolf deck, and Partisan's really cool in it, because it's a red-green deck, obviously, so what I did, instead of playing green power-ups and, like, red burn, I have no removal in the deck. It's just red power-ups and green power-ups. So, whenever I power up one of my own creatures, I just get a token with that power-up. We got a Compelling Deterrence, Morkroot Necropod, Ongoing Investigation, and Scourge Wolf. This feels a little thick. I must have another double face card. Poise Evangel. Oh, nope, it's foil. Sleep Paralysis. With a Mountain and a Spirit. Come on, box. Be worth more. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Flippy, flippy, flippy. Maybe holding it like this will not spoil the back. Alright, so where's the uncommon? Come on, uncommon. There you are. Stensia Masquerade, Moonlight Hunt, Foul Orchard, set that aside, and a Falconwrath Gorger. Whoop. There you go. Behind that, Heir of Falconwrath, Swamp and a Clue. Alright, next one. Survive the Night. I keep seeing this card. I don't even know what it does. +1/+0 and Indestructible. Investigate. I don't know. I think 3 mana is a little expensive for that. Alms of the Vein is nice. Dual Shot's annoying. Throttle. Tooth Collector. Griff's Boon. Crawling Sensation. And Eerie Interlude. That's not worth anything either. With a Hinterland Logger behind it. I'm getting discouraged. Unless this box improves, I'm getting that buyer's remorse coming up. Alright, Reaper of Flight Moonsilver, not a bad card. Inner Struggle, Near Heath Chaplain, and a Soul Swallower. The Harvest Hand behind it. Let's see, when it dies, transform. Oh yeah, becomes a Scythe. I'll remember that someday. No, I won't. I'm not going to remember that. Alright. So here. Alright. Epitaph Golem. Stone Quarry. Paranoid Parish Blade with a choked estuary behind it. Gatstaff Arsonist. And a foil Flameblade Angel behind that. Probably not worth anything, but, you know. It's nice. It's a red angel. It's foily. That's cool. Can't be upset about that. Even though I think it's like $1 rare, and then a foil, it's like $1.50. But it's a cool card. Source and opponent controls deals damage to you or permanent you control. You may have Flameblade Angel do 1 damage to that source's controller. That's not a bad card. It's just one of those ones that, you know, I'd rather see another foil angel. Behind the scenes, Howlpack Resurgence, Indulgent Aristocrat, and a Drownyard Temple. Turn it from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Meh. I'm sure it has a use somewhere. Got a Breakneck Rider. And an island behind it. Alright, we're about halfway through the box. There, get out of here, packs. It's turning out to be just like, God, all this random little pieces of pack laying on my desk. It's turning out to be like the last box where I got 1 mythic in like the first half. The second half had okay ones. Let's see. We got a Topplegeist, Runaway Carriage, Rise from the Tides, and a Tamio's Journal. Convicted Killer, Token Clue. Flip token thingy. Whatever you want to call it. I guess it's a marker. I don't know. Alright. Okay, so we got a Haunted Cloak, Incorrigible Youths, Tenacity, and a Drogskull Cavalry. With a Town Gossip Monger. Tap and untap creature you control, transform into... Oh yeah, Incited Rabble. Has to attack, and 2 give +1/+0 until end turn. Well, I got the rare flip version. The rare flip marker. That's something, right? Right? It's just like having an Avacyn. It says Avacyn right on it. It says Arlen Court on it, too. Whatever. Alright. So, we got Lightning Axe, Creeping Dread, Ulvenwald Mysteries, and an Always Watching. Behind it, Abyssinian Missionaries. And then Clue and a marker. I think Always Watching might be worth something. Probably only a few bucks though. Alright, so we got a Topplegeist, Murderer's Axe, Ulric's Kindred, Epiphany of the Drownyard. Behind it, Uninvited Geist. And then those. What's this one? Oh yeah, the 3/3 can't be blocked. Come on, packs. Don't make me feel like a sucker for buying you. Alright, Dance with Devils, Pick the Brain, Magnifying Glass, and a Harness the Storm behind it. Solitary Hunter's the flip. Oh boy, and a Plains. Very nice. Plains, yes. What do we got left in here? About 13 packs. Just grab those, get the box out of the way. Come on, have gold in you. You need to be looking good. Alright. Go through this one. Uncommons. We got Briarbridge Patrol, Highland Lake, Call of the Bloodline, and Avacyn's Judgment. Then Autumnal Gloom behind that, and a Westvale Abbey. Alright, well I got my set of Westvale Abbeys. That's cool. It's good to see some kind of value. At this point, it's like, oh geez, come on, please give me something worth it. But yeah, got my set of Westvale Abbeys now. Watch, I'm gonna get another one, and then it's gonna be like the one I bought recently. Didn't even really need it. I'm like, perfect, sweet, yay. Creeping Dread, Moonlight Hunt, Wildfield Scarecrow, and a Fevered Visions. Abyssinian Missionaries, and Clue and a Flip. Alright. Okay, we got Broken Concentration, Groundskeeper, Skeleton Key, and a Port Town. Cursed Witch behind it. I like your Cursed Witch. It's a cool card. Is it worth anything? Is it really good? Eh, not really, but it's cool. I like it. Let's see, Manic Scribe, Foul Orchard, I'll set aside. Oh! That's a Planeswalker. I think that's Nahiri. Yep, it's got red on it. Ghoulsteed, and then a Nahiri. I forgot Nahiri was even in the set. Nice. Kindly Stranger, and then a foil, Explosive Apparatus. Alright, so Nahiri's kind of nice. Not the Planeswalker to get out of the set, but 2 red, white, you get 4 loyalty, +2, you may discard a card if you do draw. -2, exile target enchantment, tapped artifact or tapped creature. -8, search your library for an artifact or creature card and put it on the battlefield and shuffle your library. Gains haste, return to your hand at the beginning of the next end step. It's alright. I mean, it's red-white, so I'm happy to see the drawing. You may discard a card if you do draw a card. That's nice. And then the -2 to exile tapped target enchantment, tapped artifact, or tapped creature. It's not bad. It's fair removal, and red-white could use all the draw power it gets. So Nahiri, not terrible. I'd probably use her just to draw. Alright, so we got Open the Armory, Tooth Collector, Inner Struggle, and a Sigarda. Another mythic. One right after another. Sigarda, nice. Now I don't have to buy one of those. 3 green white for a 4/5 flying. You and humans you control have hexproof. 2 exile card from your graveyard. Put a 1/1 human soldier token on the battlefield. I like it. Very nice. So get Nahiri followed by Sigarda. What will be in here? Will this one have a mythic? Triple mythics in a row. Alright, we got Giss's Bidding, Manic Scribe, Pat Guardian, and a second Harvest. So not another mythic. Pushing the odds if it would be. Tokens, getting messy here. There we go. Convicted Killer. I would love to get an Avacyn. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's ever said that. Alright, we got Dissension in the Ranks, Spiteful Motives, Near Heath, Chaplain. I keep wanting to say Captain. Foreboding Ruins. Got Staff Arsonist, Swamp, and a Clue. Come on, Avacyn. I just need one more for my deck. That's what I want it for. I don't want to have to buy a single or trade for it. It's like $50. Creeping Dread, Elven Wall of Mysteries, Biting Rain, From Under the Floorboards, Duskwatch Recruiter, and there's my Avacyn. Awesome. That makes this box so much better. Makes me feel a lot better about it. Thank you for being worth it. There's my Avacyn. Alright, now I don't have to buy one or trade for one. That would be a bitch to have to get another one of those. $50 a piece right now? Alright, well, very nice. Now I feel better. Now I feel a lot better. Alright. Flipping through, we got Liliana's Indignation, Weirding Wood, Morcruit Necropod, Forgotten Creation, Daring Sleuth. What does that turn into? When you sacrifice Clue, transform. 3/2 prowess. It deals combat damage to a player. Investigate. Ooh, that's very nice. I like that. That's cool. A lot of people I talked to recently thought that the investigate mechanic and the clues was going to be dumb and not really worth anything. It's proving to be pretty cool. Gloom Widow for second sanctuary I'll set aside. Pale Rider of Trostad. An inexorable blob. Aberrant Researcher. Mountain and a clue. This is scary in draft. You get Delirium going. Oh man. I drafted one and I had Delirium half the time I played it. Watch out, man. It builds fast. Got Compelling Deterrence, Ghoul Steed, Rise from the Tides, and a Declaration in Stone. There's something worth having. Duskwatch Recruiter. Ooh. And a Thing in the Ice. That's worth money. What is that? Another $10? 2 for an 04 Defender. Enters the battlefield. I'm going to set these down. Enters the battlefield with 4 ice counters on it. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, remove an ice counter. If it has no ice counters, transform it. And it transforms into a 7/8. Return all non-horror creatures to their owner's hands. Scary shit. Nice. Alright, second to last pack. The box has pretty much come through for me with Avacyn and Thing in the Ice, so... the Veteran Cathar, draw a new Corpse Trawler, Fleeting Memories, and a Relentless Dead. Alright. Thank you, second half of the box. That's like another $10 card. 2 black. Hold it up here while I read it. 2 black for a 2/2 Menace. When it dies, you may pay black, return to the owner's hand. When it dies, you may pay X. If you do, return another target zombie creature card with convert mana cost X from your graveyard to the battlefield. Obviously zombie theme, but I mean that's not much of a drawback that you can only work with zombies on it. It's still a damn good card. So we got Pour Over the Pages, Open the Armory, Gibbering Fiend, and an Olivia. Oh, nice. Now I don't have to buy this either. Second half of the box really paid off. Very, very nice. Happy about that. Olivia's 1 black red for 3/3 flying. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may discard a card. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. It gains haste until end of turn and becomes a vampire in addition to its other types. Like Olivia a lot. She was like the reason why I wanted to go make black-red vampires for standard. And Avacyn, Foreboding Ruins, Sigarda, Nahiri, Port Town, Westvale Abbey. Yeah, this box was better than the last. The last one was okay. This one was far better. And mostly just because Avacyn. There's Jace, and I think everything else was crap in here. As far as value. Oh, wait, Anguished Unmakings or something. Yeah. Not bad. This one definitely looking a lot better. Let's get this crap out of the way. So yeah, not bad. It makes me feel better about having bought these. The first one, kind of a flop, but, you know, you're not always going to get amazing pulls. I understand this. You know, we all do, and that's part of the game. You know, you buy packs. Oh, excuse me. You buy packs, and that's just how it goes. So, let's take a look at what I got going on here. Here you are. I just set them aside from the last one, so worth something is these. Here are those lands. Very nice. And then just a bunch of random rares that I have not checked, but I don't think any of them are worth a whole lot. Let's see, basic lands. Set those aside for my drafts. So, alright, we got Westvale Abbey. There's a foil one there. Where's the one out of this box? No, there you are. So now I got a set of Westvale Abbeys, so that's pretty cool. Uncommon duels. We got Declaration in Stone. These lands. Jace. Another Jace. Makes 3 Jaces and a Hiri. Avacyn. Can't be upset with an Avacyn. And then I got these guys here. It's kind of messy, I know. I'm trying here, but yeah, that's not terrible. You know, it would have been nice to get a little bit more out of that first box, but you know, that's how it goes. Like I said, that's the game. You know, you're not always gonna win. And I get that. That's okay. You know, but at least it's fun to do, and I hope it was fun for you guys to watch. And listen, why I'm moaning and groaning about the whole situation when I get crap after crap after crap. But anyway, that's another box opening for you. So if you enjoyed watching that, subscribe to the channel. Hey, it doesn't cost you anything. I don't do box openings or pack openings frequently, but you know, if I get enough subscribers and the demand is high enough, maybe I'll just have to go buy some more often. So if that's something that you guys would want to see, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all next time.